All right. Hey, guys, welcome back to the Ministry Podcast. My name is Marco, and I'm back ready for a brand new episode. And today I wanted to talk to you about Proverbs 30. I didn't bring any notes with me, so I'm just going to be going off the cuff. I was reading this morning and getting in my daily devotional, and today I went through Proverbs 30, and I basically was reading in verse 7, 8, I believe in 9, and was reading where the scripture says that two things I ask for is do not deny me, and then the other is to give me my daily bread, so that I won't have too much and boast about who I am and say who is God, and then not have enough, to give me my daily bread, so that I don't have too little, and then I turn to stealing and dishonor God by stealing. And that's something that I wanted to address, just as on a personal level. I know I have my own issues with thinking about that and thinking about, generally I don't pray, God, give me my daily bread, because, I'm not thinking about, well, first of all, I don't want to just eat bread. I love bread as much as it is, but I like meat too. And so that's something God, give me my meat and my bread, because I don't want to just eat meat all day or bread all day. But no, in all seriousness, I think that most Americans have more of the issue of, I'm asking for too much, really, because I think from time to time we have the tendency to just want too much. As Americans, I believe there's a statistic of somewhere around 105 to 115% is what the average American spends of their income. So they're actually spending more than they earn, and so obviously going into debt to pay for the things that they want. And generally, it's a want; it's not a need. And so, this passage really spoke to me, and hopefully it speaks to you, because each of us have our own issues. Each of us have our own ways of seeing, what we feel like is necessary and what we ask God for, the things that we ask for to get by. And in most cases, I don't think people have the problem of, God, I only want the next crumb. It's generally, and this is, speaking personally, I tend to think of, I want more, and I want really too much. I always want the newest model of car, and always can think of having a bigger house, or having more property, or having more guitars, or whatever it is. And then I have to check myself. And when I was reading the scripture, it made me think, God, do I ask for too much? Now, biblically, I know that there are all kinds of examples of where God has taken his people through periods of time where he gave them just enough, or he gave them, like, he didn't give them anything until the exact moment that they needed it. And then there are biblical accounts of God just overflowing and giving so much to someone, that more than they could ever use. And so, there's definitely a balance there, and there's definitely room to err on both sides of not relying on God enough, and also asking God for too much because of greed, because of we want cash, we want money, we want a monetary something, a compensation, or monetary gain. And so that really just spoke to me this morning. And obviously, if you hadn't gathered, today was a devotional episode, and I believe it's going to be episode number 54. And if you're watching this on YouTube, tuning in on that on our channel, I'm definitely not in my best dress, because it's raining outside. I just got back from work, and so my hair is all messed up, and I'm kind of sticky. But anyhow, so think about that. Think about, do I have the tendency to ask God for too much, or just want something because somebody else has it? Or, do I really need something when I'm asking God? Or, am I not relying on God enough to say, God, I have these needs, and I know you can meet them. Am I trying to figure it out on my own, or am I going to the Lord and saying, God, I need today's bread? And so anyhow, that's really in your court, and hopefully that spoke to you today. Let me know what you guys want to hear. I've got some more interviews lined up, and hopefully you'll be hearing those over the next couple of weeks. And I've got some, a few ideas of what is to come. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, you can email me at marco@theministrypodcast.com. You can hit us up on the website. You can hit us up YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, man, any of those methods. We love to hear from you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, on iTunes as well. Subscribe to the podcast, and we love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you next time. God bless you.